Because the global trade has changed everything. We're all internet. We're all connected. You know, we all were anyway, but we're all realizing how connected we really are. You know, diseases stretch world across the globe in a day. You know, it's just nuts.
And at the same time, it seems like you've got this feeling that there have been things that have been neglected, kind of close to everyday experience. So is that where you were kind of going with that, or?
Well, you're saying spending money on the war when we should be spending money on our schools and our education, and you've got a small child.
I just watched the news yesterday, and they said that they were going to, in San Quentin prison, that they're going to the death row unit. They're going to add a bigger unit and spend so much money adding a bigger unit because the inmates are crammed in the death row unit. If they're in there, I don't really give two shits, sorry, if they're crammed in the death row unit. When I, as having a child at 19 years old, because I made over $1,500, which living in the Bay Area is nothing, and I can't even get help for making over 15. So I hope some things that they change is not just helping people that don't want to help themselves, like the straight, I mean, when I went to, I'm talking about childcare and like just they all talk about government help. It didn't help me at all, and I didn't get approved for anything because I made over $1,500, and I probably made $1,600, and my rent was probably $1,100, and I could barely work, but I did work. You know what I mean? It just sucks because they'll only help people that don't want to help themselves, that are mooching off, you know, sucking the money up, and then people that really want to work and are struggling. It's like you're just. But what are these government programs for? Like, to me, it was just, I have an issue with Child Care Council because I've never received help. And not that I'm saying we should live on help, but because it was, you know, my choice to have the child at 19. But it's just kind of like they talk about, well, we're here to help you and this, but they're not. They need. I hope they change the rules on that and change, you know, really help. I don't know, just changing rules like. Just to fit more hardworking Americans' lives, not just people. I just think people that don't deserve it, or not that they don't deserve it, but they rather you don't work and you live on the streets, you get help. But if you do work,
then you don't qualify.
And you don't qualify. Mm-hmm. So that to me, that needs to change. There needs to be something, you know. So
that's clear. That's important.